Months and several challenges after, DOTr Secretary Tugade has officially approved the pilot implementation of motorcycle taxi operations in the country.
Following the technical working group's recommendation, the DOTr Secretary finally gave a go signal to the pilot implementation of the motorcycle taxi operations such as Angkas and other ride-hailing apps.
Basically, yung si Secretary Tugade last December last year, inauthorize niya kami na form nitong technical working group. And yung technical working group has met many times already, no? And one of their recommendations is to come up with a pilot run of this motorcycle taxi. This pilot run will assist the government, specifically yung legislative branch, to formulate the law that will allow motorcycle taxis legally. So right now we're waiting for this pilot implementation run for us to monitor what can we still improve in terms of regulation, what we can still put forward in terms of safety regulations. Number one would be really passenger safety.
The said pilot implementation is expected to start in early June, following the DOTr Secretary's signing of the general guidelines. Undersecretary De Leon shared that in a span of 1 month, public awareness campaign and preparations of the riders shall take place.
We expect the proponent, the motorcycle taxi operator, to come up with insurance of all of the motorcycle taxi units. So it's a primary concern that all of these motorcycle taxi units should run with insurance before any passenger will be accommodated. Then number two is that all of the riders, the drivers, and including the commuters, should be trained on how to ride motorcycle taxis. They should be trained on the safety regulations that we will be imposing them, the guidelines that we will be imposing them. So all of this should be complied within those 1 month period.
According to the DOTr Undersecretary, the TWG focused on the safety regulations for the benefit of both the riders and commuters.
What we really focus on is the safety regulations. What regulations can we put forward so that we can ensure the safety of the commuters, the safety of the rider, the safety of the driver. So we have come up with these guidelines that will make sure that the riders are still safe, the commuters are still safe.
He added that the Senate and Congress will base whether the motorcycle taxi operations should be approved for good on the pilot implementation.
After that 6-month period, we will be crafting a recommendation to the Senate and Congress about these motorcycle taxis. So if and whenever Senate comes up faster than that 6-month period wherein they can already have that law, then we can cut already that pilot implementation and already proceed if that happens.
With this, the department reiterated that this means ride-hailing services carry major responsibilities as they will be operating as a mode of public transportation.
The DOTr says the approval of the pilot implementation of motorcycle taxi operations is strong proof that the government is listening and tending to the needs and suggestions of the public.